This is the big day we have all been waiting for. The most important leak of the year is finally here. The 2026 Tesla Model 2.15.990 is finally leaked in a huge official presentation from Tesla, themselves revealing the game-changer production line that will make these cars at an unprecedented rate of one car every 40 seconds. We'll also talk about the insane speed that Elon Musk revealed for the Gigapress casting machine, which is crucial for making these cars at such a high volume. We've got to talk about this new production line because it is literally going to revolutionize how cars are made forever. And with the vehicle of the future leaked, we know exactly what features this thing will come with. So we're going to dive deep into the details. On today's episode of our channel, let's start with the big leak. The 2026 Tesla Model 2. First up, let us talk about some of the confirmed specs of the vehicle itself before we get into the production plans. Now, in case you missed it, we had a major leak last month from a well-known automotive leaker who goes by the name of Sawyer Merritt on Twitter. He posted pictures of what appears to be an internal Tesla document showing the specifications for the upcoming Model 2. This is not just a regular old spec sheet, though. No, sir. This is an official engineering prototype specification document straight from Tesla themselves. It gives us a detailed look at the specs of the Model 2, based on the current state of development for the vehicle. Let's go through it. So right off the bat, you can see that the latest version of this document is dated April 7th, 2023. So this is very recent information. It shows that the wheelbase of this compact vehicle is gone, be 2,750 millimeters, or just over 108 inches. And the overall length of the car is 4,465 millimeters, which converts to just under 176 inches long. That makes the vehicle roughly the same size as the current Tesla Model 3 sedan, but with a longer wheelbase. We don't have the exact dimensions for the Model 2's width yet, but it seems like they're still deciding between 1,840 or 1,860 millimeters. That's roughly between 72 and 73 inches wide. Moving down the spec sheet, we can see that the track width in the front and rear is listed at 1,585 millimeters, which is about 62.4 inches. This is important because it affects the stability and handling of the vehicle. It's nice to see that Tesla is paying attention to this detail. The ground clearance is listed at 135 millimeters, or about 5.3 inches, which is pretty low for a car that's designed to be affordable and accessible to a wide range of customers. But remember that this is an early prototype specification document, so things can change. They might increase the ground clearance a bit to make it more practical for everyday driving. The approach angle is 11 degrees, and the departure angle is 12 degrees. Those angles are crucial for off-road capabilities, and they seem pretty good for a compact car. The vehicle is expected to have 4 doors, but there's no mention of any additional features or specifications in this document. So those are the key specs of the 2026 Tesla Model 2 based on the latest prototype. Now let's shift our focus to the most exciting part of this leak, the projected production capacity. According to a statement made by Tesla CEO Elon Musk during their Q4 earnings call, he said that they plan to build 2 million units of the Model 2 per year at its peak. To put that into perspective, Tesla built around 1.35 million vehicles across all of their facilities in 2022, so the Model 2 alone is expected to have a larger annual production volume than Tesla's entire vehicle production last year. Remember that this projection is for when the Model 2 reaches its peak production rate, meaning that it will likely start out lower and ramp up over time. To achieve this massive production volume, Tesla has been developing a brand new production line specifically for the Model 2 and Model 3 vehicles. And during the recent earnings call, Elon Musk gave us some fascinating insights into the inner workings of this production line and the tech behind it. According to Elon, the secret sauce to making these high volumes of cars is all about the equipment, particularly the Gigapress casting machine. If you haven't heard of this machine, it's essentially a giant die casting machine that Tesla uses to cast large sections of the vehicle frame in one single piece. This innovation has allowed Tesla to replace traditional body-in-white manufacturing with a more efficient and cost-effective process. Here's what's so interesting about the Gigapress. According to Elon Musk, the casting machine currently in use at Tesla's Fremont factory can produce a vehicle every 40 seconds. That means a whopping 90 cars per hour. Now keep in mind that this is just one machine doing the casting. It's not the entire production line running at full speed. For comparison, a typical vehicle assembly line might produce one car every 60 seconds when running at full capacity. So Tesla's Gigapress is already performing better than an entire assembly line. But that's not where it stops. Elon Musk says that the Gigapress casting machines that Tesla is currently developing are even more impressive. According to him, the new Gigapress can produce one vehicle every 20 seconds. That means that it's twice as fast as the machine currently in use at the Fremont factory, and it blows the typical assembly line speed out of the water by producing almost 3 times more vehicles per hour. Just imagine if Tesla had thousands of these new Gigapresses working around the clock. It would be like a well-oiled machine that churns out cars faster than you can blink. To give you an idea of how this works practically, according to Elon, a well-trained operator can load and unload a Gigapress machine every 20 seconds. That means that if the machine is running at full speed, each side of the machine will only have one car between them. One car will be coming out as another car is being loaded in. It's a perfectly synchronized operation. That's why the 2026 Tesla Model to production line is going to be so impressive. It's going to combine the power of these super-fast Gigapresses with a highly efficient and streamlined production process. Each machine will be producing 2 parts per minute, which means that an entire fleet of Gigapresses could potentially produce over 100 cars per hour. Imagine that. Elon also mentioned that the company is exploring options to double the productivity of the Gigafactories in the future. In fact, he stated that there's definitely room for doubling the output of Gigafactory Texas and probably even more for Gigafactory Berlin. He believes that the company can do this by increasing the number of shifts and reducing downtime. Tesla is aiming to eliminate all downtime, which can be caused by various factors such as machine breakdowns, quality control issues, or simply the need to change production lines for different models. By optimizing the production process and minimizing downtime, Tesla can effectively double the output of their factories. According to Elon, the main challenge is ensuring that the supply chain supports the increased production rate. Achieving this level of efficiency would be a game changer for Tesla, allowing them to produce significantly more cars without expanding their facilities. Doubling the output of their existing factories would not only help Tesla meet the growing demand for their vehicles, but it would also reduce their cost per unit and increase their profitability. This move could solidify Tesla's position as a leader in the electric vehicle industry and accelerate their transition to sustainable energy. However, it's worth noting that achieving this level of efficiency is not easy, and it requires a lot of planning and execution. Tesla will need to invest in new equipment, optimize its production processes, and train its workforce to work at higher production rates. But the potential benefits are enormous, and it's definitely something worth striving for. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up today if you liked it. That is so important to get this information out to more people. If you enjoy the content, then you'd probably also enjoy our weekly newsletter. So sign up with the link down below. A huge thank you to all of our supporters who are listed on the screen now. You help us make the best content we can, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.